Hey, good people. It's your girl Noanice again. Um, just wanted to give you some updates and some things that I've noticed in the past 6 months since my surgery. Hopefully, it will help. Maybe it will, maybe it will not. My last video, of course, was the one of taking in your faja at home by yourself. I really do hope it helped. I'm not sure if it was much of help to anybody, but if it was, I'm so glad that it did. Just for an update on that, I ended up finding a lady named Nancy. I'm a Korean lady who knows what a faja is, and if she didn't, she just knew what to do. I seemed to take my faja, I had an old faja that I took somewhere else, and the lady did not know what they were doing, so they ended up taking it in way too much, way too weird. I think too far down. It was awful. But anyway, so with that being said, I suggest going to an Oriental market, or bodega, or some kind of, what do we call ours? Like a shopping center. We had a shopping center with a Korean lady who does alterations. Usually those are the people you need to find. People who do alterations, not so much people who just tailor things. Because I don't think they understand. Um, with no prejudice, I say this, but white people in that business don't seem to understand what I'm trying to get them to do. Um, when I did give them a faja, they kind of messed it up trying to attempt at it. I tried to tell them, but whatever. Um, I took it to Nancy, gave it to her. She didn't speak any English, but she gave me safety pins and she looked at me. I pointed what I wanted her to do and where. She safety pinned it. I got it back. Perfect. You hear me? She even took off the extra. Now, when I told you to do it, you would have extra fabric from where you took it in, unless you were that good where you can cut it and you have no issues. I was not that brave to cut the extra fabric because I knew the way that I was sewing wasn't solid and that it could unravel, which it did, which is why I took it to her. Even the inner thighs, my thighs were rubbing together so much that the seams came apart. There's actually a small, about this side, right where the hole started, there is discoloration because it's so much friction constantly being rubbed together. So she fixed that. She took it in, took off the extra fabric on the inside, and it fits perfectly. Only thing is, it's old as hell. I had it for 6 months. I really need a new one. I tried about 4 different brands of fajas, probably about 5 or 6 different fajas. The only one I seem to like is Maria E. And I actually got it off eBay, weird enough. The one I have for stage 2, I cannot seem to find online anywhere. The only place I can find it is with my actual surgeon. I know somebody asked me before, who is my surgeon? Dr. Derby Sang Caputo in the Dominican Republic, República Dominicana. He was my surgeon. And for some odd reason, getting mail from there is ridiculously expensive, or packages. It would have cost me a lot of money just to get my faja sent here. That's on top of paying for the faja. The faja is like $100 and something, and then you're adding like way more just to get it sent to you. So I kept trying to find it online. I see why I might have to go back to him. I did find one off of eBay that's really nice, but it's something that's off about it that I just can't put my finger on. But oh, I know what it is. It goes too far down. It goes further than the stage 2 faja that I had originally. That one probably hit right under my knees. This one goes a little bit further. So there's some things that I can't wear with it, even though it's perfect. I may go talk to Nancy about fixing that, possibly, if we can communicate in some kind of way to do that. So that is that. I do want to show you my scar, and I'm super swollen. I just keep in mind I haven't worn my faja in over 24 hours, and I went swimming this morning, which is a whole thing that we need to talk about. So I am swollen. So let me say this, and then I will get up and I will show you mi cuerpo, my body, and my scar and whatnot. What did I want to say? Oh, the swimming. I know you're going to want your body out and you're going to want to go swimming into the beach, into the pool, and I totally get it. Stay your ass on the side. You hear me? Stay on the sand or stay on the side of the pool. For some odd reason, the motions of the water make you swell up like this. It's like your body's like, oh, I'm protected. We can let loose. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you this as fast as I can. I went to Orlando about 2 weeks for my sister's birthday, and I got in the pool for the first time. My God, I could not swim. And I'm a really good swimmer. Like, I tested out of swimming in college. Like, I'm a really good swimmer, and I had a muscle repair. So for some reason, I went to reach to go swim, and even though I can stand up straight, I can even arch my back. You know what I'm saying? That water would not let my abs straighten. It was like something was holding me back. And it was so uncomfortable. Like, I felt like I could drown. If I was not careful enough, I would drown. And that was a scary feeling. So I did not get back in the pool. I'm in the Grand Cayman right now. And I got in the pool and it happened again. I actually missed the last step of the ladder. So I slipped in. And I think when I slipped in, it caused my body to have an automatic reaction like, oh shit. So I swam for a little bit, played it off, swam to, walked to the bar. I walked to the bar. Do not let you think I swam. I walked to a little swim up bar, got my drink, and I got out of the pool. I ended up finding a beach right behind the pool. That's even worse. I only got in because the waters, they weren't actually waves. They were kind of just more of a float, like a little tiny wave. But even then, I swelled up really bad. So it was kind of just like, I can't really enjoy the way I want to enjoy. So as a personal suggestion, I would say, if you want to do the beach thing, if you want a vacation, if you're going to spend a lot of money, if you really want to get in that water, if that's your main reason, do not do it before a year, because I'm telling you, it's worthless. Like, you can only go but so far in the water before you feel like you're getting uncomfortable. I went out there this morning and I actually started doing yoga. I figured that would be a good thing for me to do, to start stretching my body, maybe to get my body used to the weird movements, maybe, that my body does. I haven't started working out yet. I should, but I haven't started working out yet. And yeah. But like everybody else says, watch your eating habits. Do not go in the ocean until you are 100% sure you can swim. I would start off in a pool in very shallow waters to make sure. As for your eating habits, let me just tell y'all, in the past week, I've eaten God knows how many lemon pepper wings, which, if you ever had lemon pepper wings, they're super, 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 super salty, and they have a lot of salt content. I didn't care. I was being an addict, and I ate a lot of them over the past week. But I've also been very vigilant about my water intake. I've been drinking about 2.5 liters, if not more, a day, except for since Monday, where I've been drinking nothing but mimosas and strawberry daiquiris. Oops. No, I drank a little bit of water. I see half a cup over there I drank last night. Sure did. Yeah, just be very mindful of that, because obviously if not, you're going to swell up like this. What else did I have to tell you guys? I don't think it was much more, but I do want to show you my scar and my results and all that jazz. Let's see. You see my fajas on the floor? Just sitting on the floor. That's bad. But who wants to wear them in 90-something degree weather? Okay. So this is my body from the front. I'll show you my scar. This is my scar. I think he could have probably brought it up here, right here. But whatever. It's super low. I usually wear my bathing suits down here. So usually he left me a lot of room from my belly button down to here. On the sides, you can see I'm dumb swollen. I stay swollen up here. Like, I almost think it's fat. I'm trying to wait until the year passes to determine whether it's swelling or fat. Because if it is fat, I might have to go back for round 2. But yeah, that's my body. You can see. I actually don't mind my results right now. If I didn't have to go back for round 2, I really wouldn't care. But yeah, like I really hope this helps. I know it's very unorganized, but any questions that you have, any suggestions that you have, any whatever that you have, just drop it down low and I'd be glad to answer you. I hope this helps. I hope it does somebody some justice of some kind. Y'all know where to find me. Hit me up. See ya.